Hey everyone, my name's Chris Henderson. Welcome to my demo of my application, the Division One Sports Finder. The Division One Sports Finder, I made it for college football fanatics. So the problem is like we have many applications like ESPN and similar apps that can show you everything about sports, but I wanted this one to be mainly college football, nothing else. So that's kind of where I got the idea. Once I seen the specs for our final project, I immediately thought I wanted to do something with college football. Like, what can I do with that? I chose to do a lot with table views because I struggled this semester just really getting my data passed down from segues and setting up the table view. So I really kind of wanted to double down on that, get some extra work. I wanted to implement like a concept that we haven't talked about this semester. Just do my own research and figure it out. 'Cause I just thought it'd be interesting. The concept that I chose was the map kit, and you'll see that on the demo here shortly. And so this is kind of my storyboard. I got the navigation controller. The table view controller is my start scene. Well, you can go through a cell that'll take you to a view controller that has a map kit and another table view controller at the bottom, or just a table view. And when you click on a cell in this table view, it'll take you to this view controller that has the web kit. So let's run it. So here's the starting page, the table view controller, and it's just a list of all of the conferences. So we can go do any conference. Let's go to Conference USA. So when I click that, the conference name and logo appear at the top. A map kit of each university, or the map kit shows each university, and then a table view of each team in that conference. So when I was doing the map kit, my idea wasn't really to make it where to find directions. It was more to show where a university is located. So making this, I didn't have in mind like I want to get the user's location and then be able to plot a direction from user location to the university. I only wanted to show where these schools were located. So we got FIU right here, and this is so in the table view. I kind of have nicknames or what more people know these schools by, and then on the map, I have the actual university's name. And when you click on it, it'll show the stadium up under it. We got MM Roberts Stadium, Jerry Richardson Stadium. And so, yeah, this is just to show the location of where teams are in Division One or really in any football conference. Your divisions, most of your teams are going to be, you know, West Coast, Mid America, Southeast, any of those. So, something I'd like to implement in the future is to do something with this button. I think in most map kits, when you mash this button, that's when you can get directions to this location. So if we're here in Auburn and you want to go to UAB, you could click here, click there, get directions. I kind of have something else in mind for that. Like I said, I didn't want really this to be a map to find your way from place A to place B, but to really just to show where these colleges are located, how close they are to the other ones. Um, so something in the map kit, if you have the two universities that are close, if you're zoomed out too far, you won't really see them, and so you kind of have to zoom in to see when universities are closer together. But I like being able to see like the distance between Mid Tennessee State and Western Kentucky. And they're not that far apart. And then you can go also click on the table view cell and then pull up and go right to their football page. We can go to Pac 12. notice how I was on the Conference USA, and when I first load up, it looks like UAB is in the center of the map, and all of the other schools are around it. Well, to do that, I made a function is center to location. So where every time you click on a conference, when the map loads, it's going to load trying to show the most universities it can in the screen. And I set it up that way because like we see where we are. We're in the southeast side of the United States, but the Pac-12 they're all based on the west side of the United States. So it would make more sense to when we load the map that we want to start it over there. And same thing, LA Memorial Coliseum. We can click any of these and go to some sites load faster than others. Now we can go to SEC, see Auburn University, fast load there. Um, so when I created this app, I had the college football fan in mind, but as I was developing it, I started thinking another path that I would like to see this go is to be more for the target to be more like high school football athletes and to make this not necessarily a social media app, but an app where they can network with these universities' football programs, whether it be the head coach, assistant coach, trainers. So if you're an up and coming high school athlete and you start getting offers and you can use this app to kind of network with the school that's giving you offers. So I would like to see that go that direction. I'd like to see, I think it'd be neat to have like college fantasy football. So just a lot of ideas came up while making this to where really I just feel like this could be a sub part of something much greater. But yeah, it was a lot of fun making this one. There's something else I did try to do. I was trying to, instead of having these red pins, I wanted the school's logo to appear, and I have the logos in the assets, but I did get it to where I could show the logo, but it was putting all of the logos in this red white color. I kind of figured out a way to change that color, but then the pixels were very compressed together and really couldn't make out what a lot of them were. So that's something I would like to do in the future. I think it would just bring more of like I don't know, just the college football world into this map. Not make it look so plain. Give it some life because that's really when I made this app. It's kind of what I had in mind, like just a very bright, vibrant, colorful app. So that just some more I want to do is just be able to add colors in the background, but really based on like whichever team you choose. I'd like to be able to have like when you first load up the app for your first time to be able to, hey, what's your favorite team? My favorite team is Auburn University. So be able to have everything themed Auburn, like background blue, orange up here, maybe each table view cell alternate between blue and orange. Also, I'd like to be able to have a favorites list here where we have each of our conference, but then just put a favorites list at the bottom and be able to take teams from any conference and put them into your favorites list to where when you do pull it up, you'd be able to, if you have favorite teams from all over the United States, you'd be able to, have your map full of stuff. So yeah, thank you guys for watching my demo.